Welcome to Executive Insights. I'm Nasheen Liu, partner with the IT Media Group, a CIO-centric media company. My guest today on this Winner Circle edition is Dr. Chandana Unnithan, Chief Scientific Officer with Lifeguard Digital Health, and winner in the Innovator of the Year category at the Women in IT Awards in 2022. At the beginning of 2021, I had Chandana on the program, and you can access that interview below this video. Today, I want to ask Chandana how her award-winning innovations have resulted in life-saving solutions that help to securely address two major crises in Canada, the opioid crisis and senior care. Stay tuned. Hi, Chandana. Welcome back to the program. First of all, I wanted to congratulate you for being named the Innovator of the Year at the Women in IT Awards in 2022. Great accomplishment. I am so proud of you, my friend.
Thank you, Nasheen.
Chandana, your award-winning innovations have resulted in life-saving solutions that securely assist with two major crises in Canada, the opioid crisis and senior care. At the beginning of 2021, we spoke about addressing the worsening opioid crisis and mental health crisis resulting from the pandemic. I really like to focus today's conversation on what's new since then, both from innovation's perspective as well as its adoption and impact on the communities you serve. Can you catch me up on that?
Thank you, Nasheen. When we left off, we were recovering in 2021. We were still in the path of recovery towards after the pandemic. So during that time, we had deployed our solution. It was already in action, and we're proud to say that we've saved over 50 lives in the process. So that it's had a huge impact. Subsequent to that, we've moved away from having it as only a saving the life kind of a program to more connecting people and communities as we get out of the pandemic and moving towards a better situation, which has had its impact. As we suggest, we've had opioid crisis that worsened during 2021, has recovered and back to previous levels in 2022. At the end of 2022, we have less number of people dying of the opioid crisis, which is also partially given the credit to that product. But we've also managed to now create another innovation, which is predicting a crisis in that particular program, and also connecting people to various resources to path of recovery. So that's part one. In the senior care, we've also had wearable devices that can support seniors in the senior care facilities, as this became the next crisis that was developing after the pandemic with shortage of health workers. And we've also managed meaningful partnerships with entities such as NASA and Johns Hopkins University discussions, which has resulted in forming the research arm for our company, which is the Lifeguard Labs, which is looking forward for innovations.
Wow, that's amazing. Such accomplishment during such a short span of time. Congratulations to you and your team indeed. And you spoke about forging meaningful partnerships, and you and I had this conversation early on, and I know you've fostered a number of meaningful partnerships with entities in the technology, healthcare, and government sectors. Going forward, what is your vision for broadening the impact for these life-saving solutions?
One of the major breakthroughs that we've had is we are able to save lives and then predict a crisis before it happens, and so that public health authorities and other entities can have a prevention mechanism for the crisis. So that has had its impact. So we've had breakthroughs with entities such as UN and the WHO at that level, provincial level ministries, national ministries, and also in other countries that have called for similar solutions, because everyone today is looking for innovations, including AI, particularly in this field where privacy needs to be protected in a very sensitive domain. At the same time, there is a shortage of health workers. So our solutions are not only helping prevent a crisis, but also paths to recovery and support.
That's truly meaningful. And over the years, I've had so many conversations on the topic of innovation with many senior technology leaders. And I really think it's easier said than done. And I wanted to ask you the question about how to create conditions for innovation to flourish, because you seem to have everything figured out at Lifeguard Digital Health. So, what makes Lifeguard Digital Health a breeding ground for innovation that other leaders can take note of?
I have to say, we've had the advantage of being small at the beginning and growing during the crisis. It's kind of an advantage that we've had being unique and also being supportive in emergency healthcare. So that's part one. And as we grow, we have picked people who are able to come up with solutions that can solve a crisis, particularly even though they may be younger, less experienced, but people who are able to bring that technology to the table. And we have established Lifeguard Labs, which is the research arm of the company, where we bring in all the innovations. No idea is thrown out. Every idea is brought in, no matter who it is. And if an idea is not worth, whether it is the senior management or to the youngest employee in the company, it's never thrown out. So we discuss it. We say, okay, why is it possible and what is possible out of it? Most of the time, we've been able to bring all the ideations that we've had so far to the table, and resulting in accidental innovations as well. So we do foster it, and we do have managed miraculously, let's say, a gender balance in the company to that extent, including at all levels. And we do have the system of 360-degree appraisals in the company, so that we also review the managers and the employees at the same time. And that brings in the trust and confidence. Even though there has been options, no one has left the company so far. So we've grown with the people we've recruited. Very rarely have we had any kind of changes, unless someone wanted to leave to another country or move for personal reasons. So the 360-degree appraisals has been our one of the key things, and it's now truly embedded into the company.
Those are excellent points, Chandana. Obviously, hiring the right people and being able to keep them within the organization is a big win already. But creating conditions to allow them to not just succeed, but also fail fast, but encourage everyone to contribute ideas and taking advantage of the diversity of thoughts. Those are all really great pointers. Thank you so much, Chandana, for this excellent conversation. I really enjoyed it, and congratulations once again.
Thank you again for all your support and for this opportunity.
You've been watching another episode of Executive Insights, the Winner's Circle edition. My name is Nasheen Liu. Thank you for tuning in. If you enjoyed this video, please check out other content on our YouTube channel, including CIO roundtable conversations and executive interviews. And don't forget to subscribe.